show you what I expect to be on your portfolio thus far in Tech 8 with me. So quarter 3, we've been using your Google Drive, and in your Google Drive, you should have made a Google site. So I'll just let my Google Drive open for a second. If you're just making a portfolio for the first time, you can even do that today and you can still earn credit. So remember, you said new, and you said more, and you said Google Sites. I made my Google site already, so I'm just going to open it up. Your Google site should have a home page. On that home page, I need to see your first and last name with Technology Portfolio. For my example, I have just Technology 8 Portfolio because it's the general one. It might be a good idea to add a mission statement. We're going to talk about using Canva today in class for those of you that are caught up, and we'll do motivational posters and goal setting. So a good thing to talk about on your page is something that you'd like to do, perhaps introducing yourself. You're an 8th grade student at KMS, and I enjoy basketball, or I'm an 8th grade student at KMS, and I enjoy gaming. Whatever it is that you happen to like. Okay, we inserted pages. So over here on the right-hand side, when you click on pages, each week we added a page. So every week you had an assignment to add a page. We started with the coding unit. So the first week we used a program called Scratch. If you make a page and call it coding and add the link to Scratch, you'll get partial credit. If you visit my site, you can see how to create an interactive game. If you were here this week, I would encourage you to include your game as I did below. So I do have a link, and then I have a game that will load eventually. That's why we had this text box that explains how that interactive game worked. Remember, we used the arrow keys and something fell from the sky. In this case, I think it was Frank. So if you'd like to look at my page, again, that's why I'm making a portfolio. You should have these things on your coding page. The next week, we started with CAD. So we went and designed things in Tinkercad and in Floor Planner. So please, if you have not done so already, add a computer-aided drawing page. You can change the image on this page to be anything CAD or technical drawing related. Add a Tinkercad link. Remember, Tinkercad is the three-dimensional 3D printing program we did. Together, we made dice. So even if you did not, you can still just add the link to Tinkercad. And together in class, we did design keychains. So if you designed anything in Tinkercad, this is a program you used your Google ID to sign in with. So you should just be able to go back, sign in, grab some screenshots, and throw it on there for full credit. The following week together, we used Floor Planner. So again, on my site, you can get to the description if you'd like, and I had screenshots of the room that we designed together. We together figured out perimeter and area and how much your house would have cost in different parts of the United States. So again, just including that link to Floor Planner will give you partial credit. Okay, so hopefully that's what your CAD page looks like. After CAD, we actually came into class, came into the building, and that's where we started doing maps and navigation. So please, on your maps and navigation page, we saved lists in Google. If you followed along with us, we did a local regional list, we did a vacation bucket list, and we did a themed, like around any theme you wanted to, local libraries, local restaurants, local stadiums, or national stadiums even. And then we also added a live stream link. So if you'd like partial credit, add a maps and navigation page and add one of these live stream links. You can get to those links, again, through my portfolio. The following week, we did robotics. We touched on virtual robots. So again, for partial credit, add a robotics page with this link. And you can see on my page, we did 3 different programs. So I wanted to show you that you can code your robot in different maps. So the first day we did Castle Crasher. The second day, I showed you that your robot can be efficient in its code, I wanted to show you a repeat loop. So we drew different shapes. We started off with a square. We went on to different polygons. And just by adding different repeat loops in your program, you can make it do, a variety of things. And then finally, this week on Wednesday, we did robotics. We did the maze. So we used sensors. We saw how sensors can basically make the robot interact with its environment. So for partial credit, folks, if you want to have just the robotics page with the links, that would be great. For full credit, you could submit screenshots of your work. Okay. And again, these videos, check them out. This was, I think, all the Big Dog robots, the evolution of Big Dog, and then the robots we watched at the Consumer Electronics Show. This week, we'll be adding a page and we'll be working in Canva. So we'll have that going on today in class. People who are caught up are going to be encouraged to design motivational posters that will hang up in the room. Please make sure that you're hitting this publish button. Okay, if you don't hit publish, I can't see your changes. So you always have to hit it twice for it to be updated. And again, you can check out my page. This is always, a good resource to look at. So please look through my webpage to see how you can improve yours. I'm going to go through and hopefully add some grades to Google Classroom to make those more accurate. I want to give people time to work. I would rather grade a quality portfolio once, then regrade it. But just realize I would like to have your grades updated so we can shoot these out to your parents, because I would like to get those business cards made. Remember, in Canva, our task this week is to promote yourself. So a great way to do that is by making a business card, decorating your space. So we'll make a wall poster and then getting something vinyl printed. So we'll talk more about that on Wednesday. All right, folks, please put in the work. Please update your pages, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your stuff. Thanks so much.